Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're talking about something extremely important that is no laughing matter. It's the essential equipment that you need on your boat because what the Coast Guard requires. So whether you're a seasoned sailor or an experienced boater, let's make sure you have everything you need required by the US Coast Guard. Now let's get into it. The United Coast Guard has some must-have items, safety equipment items that you need on your boat. Normally this can be found in your boater's book pamphlet little book thing. Mine is currently in the boat right now, but you can find all the information there, or I'll also leave a link down below that goes into more depth of the certain items that you need to have on your boat. But we're gonna get started and go over everything. So first up is life vest. This is a no-brainer. Of course, if you're on a boat, you want a life vest. So you need to have a life vest for everyone that is on your boat, and also a throwable device such as a life vest, or we have a throwable cushion. I will put more information about why you need a life vest and a throwable device over here.
It might be obvious, but you need to have a personal flotation device for everybody on your boat. So this is my life vest, but I've this nice one, but we also just went to Walmart and picked up a bunch of these, like a pack of 3 of these, and we'll get more if need be, but for now we just have some extra one of these and a throwable flotation device. So we also just picked this up at Walmart, and this way if someone falls out, we could just throw this at them and pull them back in.
Next up is a fire extinguisher. Boats with enclosed engines or permanent full tanks need to have a fire extinguisher just in case. Make sure everyone on your boat knows where it is and knows how to use it, and make sure it's the correct one. Next up is visual distress signals. Next up is visual distress signals, such as flares or any other signaling device that you could use to let others know that you are in an emergency. The Coast Guard requires a certain number that you need for, depending on the length of your boat and the type of operation. So I will leave more information down below, but we just have this little set from Walmart. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. Yeah, it just has like a flare and a flag and some other stuff in here, but I'll just pop the picture up. We got this at Walmart. I'll link it. I'll link all the products that we have down below too. The last but not least item that you need required by the US Coast Guard is navigation lights. Navigation lights must be on display between sunrise, sunset, or any time at night, obviously, or at any time there is low lighting, such as rain or hail, fog. This is intended to let other vessels around you know that you are there so that they can see you, obviously. Now let's talk about some extra safety devices, equipments that you could have on your boat that's not required by the US Coast Guard, but that I feel is highly recommended to have on your boat. Starting with, first up is a first aid kit. Now we have a basic outdoors first aid kit. I will pop it on screen here. We also got this one from Walmart. Also, if you are a dog lover, a dog owner, and you bring your pup boating with you, I also recommend a pet first aid kit, which I will also pop up on screen here. And I would also highly recommend your pet have a life vest just in case there are any rough waters, or if you were swimming off your boat. I just feel most better when Brandy has her life vest on. It also gives Brandy confidence so that when she's getting a little tired doggy pedaling, that she'll just float and everything will be fine. So I'll pop up a picture of the life vest we used here. Also, it would also be nice if you're swimming off your boat and your dog's in their life vest. It has one of those little leash hook thingies. If you just tie a rope on their leash hook and then tie the rope to your boat, that way your dog can't swim too far off into the lake. I don't know about you, but we tend to dock in the middle of the lake with our trolling motor. We'll blow up our float, we'll tie our float to a string, our hammock raft to a string, and I'll be out there with life vests just in case it pops. Has happened before, and we all had life vests, so we were good. Anyways, just best to also have your dog be prepared, and in case there's any rough, no pun intended, waters out there. Third thing, I guess, is also a anchor and line. So again, to tie yourself off, anchor so that you stay in place. Or if you're like us and you don't have an anchor, we have a trolling motor. We're gonna get an anchor eventually. Haven't gotten that far yet. We do have a trolling motor that keeps us in place too. last but not least is navigational tools. So this could be a map on your phone, a fish finder. Always remember to pin where you launched, because that has happened. A fish finder, or yeah, fish finders with downloadable maps, or a basic fish finder that like your boat would come with, or you're also having physical maps or like your phone map. Just make sure you have some sort of map and direction just in case something would happen. Don't fully rely on the phone map. Make sure you have another map just in case something would happen and you can't get on. Like, what if this is dead? You need some type of other map. So make sure you have many navigational tools such as map on your phone, physical map, fish finders with maps, just so you don't get lost. Remember, safety first. By having the right equipment, you'll have the best adventures this summer. We don't need anything to happen, so you want to make sure that you have all your safety equipment available, packed neatly and stored away on your boat. That way we can have the best adventures this summer. And make sure to hit that like button. It lets me know that you like this content. Comment down below any questions and hit subscribe, because we'll be posting new videos weekly. We upload weekly content. Happy boating.